Hello, hello, hello. Happy Saturday, everybody. Happy Saturday. Starting a bit early today. We've got an outing with Styx here in a bit. Oh shit, we got 12 minutes to get over there. That should be enough time. Yeah, so we're just gonna kind of jump right into it. Sorry I didn't stream the last couple of days. I had been doing the old house thing. So yeah. But now I'm back in town. I did pop on a little bit last night, but we'll have to catch up as we go along here because I need to get down the road to make sure we get there on time. Oops, wrong one. There we go. The Rooney Raccoon did visit my camp again, and they stole my hat. It actually ended up, here's some of the footprints that I tracked. It actually ended up down on the water on a rock at the, in the pond down here. Oh, hi, Mir. How are you? Happy Saturday. I sent off a whole bunch of telegrams yesterday trying to see if we can wrangle people for this outing. I don't know how many people are going to be there, but we will do our best. Not many people have been playing on the server lately. But we did get some okay news today. There was an announcement saying that the current server owners are probably going to be handing it over to somebody else. Previously there was no announcement, but there was a rumor. But now there is an announcement, so I don't know. Maybe it'll make it so folks are a little less disheartened and want to come in and play a bit more. That's the hope, anyway. But yeah, if you are new to the channel, welcome. I'm Mock, and here we like to roleplay. We also like to play through story-driven games, and we do some random one-off palette cleanser type games in between all that. But as you can see, today we are back in Red Dead Redemption 2 roleplay on the Arcadia Valley RP server. Sorry, I was rushing around. I'm catching up. This is my character, Kincaid. Kincaid's a man in his 40s who is an ex-army scout. He used to do a lot of outdoor adventuring, protecting livestock, scouting for on some of the border war in the southwest U.S. A lot of the border war type things. But yeah, he's in the state to... His main goal is to try to prevent his friend, Chet, an old army buddy, from being hung for a crime that Kincaid feels his old friend probably didn't commit, which was a murder of a bunch of people. So far, we've been following Chet's trail of this expedition that he took out that never came back. And we've been following his clues, but they're getting a little fewer and far between. We have a lot of worries. We have a lot of ambiguous doubts. We don't know exactly how things are going to end here, but, you know, we're working on it. We're working on it. The only thing that Kincaid is really sure of is that his friend didn't murder a bunch of people. That's the only thing he's really sure of. Let's see, do I have time to check my telegrams? I probably briefly have time to just look, but not reply or anything. But yeah, other than that, we've met a lot of friends along the way and are helping them out with their stuff while we're waiting for our stuff to happen, you know? Well, there's a lot of NPCs in Valentine. That means to me that maybe some folks have already been passing through. I'm just gonna run in there real quick.
How's it going?
Alright, nothing really new. I'll catch up on those later. But yes, so Runa had a dream that she was seeing through the eyes of a wolf and was chasing down some man who was shooting at the wolf but flailing about like a fool, I say. And I messaged her and I said, you need to embrace this, wolf. If you're dreaming it, you should embrace it. Other than that, I ran into Sophie and Runa last night, and we wandered a little. We checked in on Archie and Soyala's camp. It's doing good, and we checked in on Echo, who is also doing good. We ran around and did some other stuff off stream. I think I'll keep that vague for now, unless something pops up in character. But yeah, I'm hoping we get a good little adventure. I don't know how many people are on the server right now. 5 of us? Might have a little group going out. I guess we'll see. Ooh, we're going to be starting at nighttime too, it looks like. Perfect. Going into Roanoke at nighttime. Let's see, I don't think Soyala's going to make it, so we might actually be riding instead of walking this time. I mean, I like the walking, of course, but if he wants to show us multiple points of view, it may be a riding thing this time, I don't know. And I'm very interested to see what sort of crossovers there may be for Chet stuff in Roanoke versus what Styx has found or wants to show us. He may have seen some stuff that that Kincaid hasn't found over there in his couple of weeks of travel over there. So you never know. But I'm very interested to see. And it's been a couple of weeks since the last one, so you never know what kind of stuff he's found or has explored. Look at that, perfect time with a couple minutes to spare. No wolves yet? That's good. Greetings.
Huh.
Hey there.
Hello, Kincaid.
Apparently there's no doctor available.
Oh. Yeah, that is true.
So, Sentini.
I don't want him to get eaten by wolves. He's already freaking out.
Oh, that's fine. I'll go put him near Orion then.
Are we walking then?
We are walking.
Excellent.
Yeah, I designed it based on your friend's preference, so...
She may not show up, but I think a good walk is good for the Constitution. Orion's already looking a little unweary here. Maybe we should send them off to the fort. With all the wolves
Yeah,
about.
Yeah, we could do that.
I think they could find their way from here.
Yeah, that's pretty smart. Come on, go find the fort. It's a nice sunset.
Well, I tried messaging everyone and letting them know that a lot of us are going to be here. Maybe we'll get some more faces today. It might be a smaller group.
Did you get any confirmations, or is it just a matter of waiting a bit past the hour and hoping that someone shows up?
Oh, I got a
I
couple
know,
confirmations, but
I know Sophie was interested anyway.
I checked my telegrams before riding up here, and I didn't see any actual replies. So
Alright. Closest telegram is the fort, if needed, but I think it's possible that one friend might join us that I invited.
oh, good. Yes, I believe Sophie's the only one who fully agreed that she was coming. I haven't heard back from Hazel and or Annalise and
Someone's approaching.
it's Sophie.
Yeah, Sophie.
And I don't know if Archie and Soyala are actually back from their trip. Their camp has been fairly empty last couple times I've checked.
Did you run him pretty hard? You might want to send him off to the fort, just so he doesn't, you know, the wolves and stuff, you know. Yeah, I think it's a hiking.
Have you had any luck contacting a blacksmith for Archie's order?
No, unfortunately not.
Well, that's too bad.
Evening.
Hi there.
Styx, this is our friend Sophie. I don't know if you've met.
I don't think we
believe so.
have. No, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I'm sorry to have missed the last one.
Yeah, well, I think that one went quite good. I think, even though the weather was a little weird.
No, I heard good things about it.
I enjoyed it. I like the snow, so.
Let's hope that this one goes as good or even better. Main concern is going to be wildlife. We're going to be passing through multiple places where there are cougars and some places where there are grizzlies. And then there's one place where there's a higher risk of falling. We'll see.
No missteps this time, Sophie.
I will watch my feet.
Yeah, the problem there is two things. One is, yeah, it's very thin path, very close to the edge. The other one, which I'm more concerned about, is actually height. So in that case, Kincaid, you'd be the one taking the risk. Because there's one part of the path that, besides being very narrow, you kind of have to kind of go low, because the side of the rock kind of comes out a little bit more. So that's my concern. If it's too much for someone that's taller, then we might not take that. We might just cross elsewhere.
Yeah, we can figure it out when we get there.
Because as I was saying, without you know, a doctor. Um, and apparently the nearest doctor, local doctor, would be Centeny, which is, yeah, pretty bad. Because apparently there's no doctor in Ansburg.
None in Van Horn either.
Well, I don't know if I would risk Van Horn.
That's very fair. You walk in.
Might end up, yeah, worse
yeah,
than
someone
when you get there.
unconscious, then yeah, they might just assume something's gone wrong and all start shooting.
Right. Just waiting for a friend to join us, hopefully.
All right.
It'll be a journey on foot then?
Yeah, I think more hiking.
Oh, I don't mind hiking.
You got your hiking boots on then?
I've got the more sturdy boots than I usually have.
That's good.
I'll be interested to see where this trail possibly crosses over with my friend's trail as well, in that area.
We shall see. No. Give me a second.
And still no word from Shit?
Not yet. Though I haven't gone by the fort, I wonder if there's a letter there waiting for me. I only checked in Valentine.
I guess it has been, well, not quite as long as the gap between some previous letters.
Okay, so everyone, this is Rosie. Rosie,
Oh, nice to meet you.
Evening?
Kincaid, Luna, and Sophie.
Nice to meet you.
Alright, so besides the wildlife, where I'm gonna do exactly what I did on the previous trip, I'm gonna let you know that I'm gonna go in front a little bit further away from the group to scout out, check if there's any cougars or grizzlies or wolves, and try to scare them away or deal with them if necessary before the group reaches that point, that part. The other thing that we have to be aware is sliding rocks. We're gonna be walking through terrain where there might be, you know, rocks that are gonna be sliding if you step on them. So we have to be paying attention in terms of the rocks that might be sliding our way, but also if you're stepping on them and see that they're sliding, let the group know, the people behind you, so that they don't get hit by them. There's a few places where that's more probable to happen, especially, you know, the bigger the incline. So I might, you know, remind you of that particular detail on some places, but I think it's high probability that's gonna happen right on the start of the tour. Other than that,
I don't think I've met Rosie before.
it's gonna be circular tour, so it actually ends here.
Oh, excellent.
And if you ever want to stop to enjoy the view, just let me know. If I'm not stopping, we're gonna be going to certain places that have a really nice view. Hopefully, we continue to have good weather, so we can stop there for a bit and enjoy, like we did with the glacier. If there's anything that we're passing that you might want to take a look at, if we're not stopping to check it, and if it's not that far, do let me know as well. But keep in mind that since it's a hiking tour, it takes longer, and we're walking quite a bit, so there's a possible time concern as well, depending if you have anything to do. I think that's it from my part, unless if you have any questions.
No, sounds good to me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nothing on my
sounds-
end.
Good to me as well.
Everyone has something to eat, something to drink.
Oh yes, I stocked up at the saloon the last couple days.
Okay.
And we have a cook amongst our midst. I'm sure she's got something in her bags, just in case.
I brought a few.
Right. If need be, we can always hunt something and set up a fire and cook. But it's always best to have something so that we can eat on the go. All right, I think that's it. We can start our hiking tour. Okay. So we're going towards. I think I mentioned. Not sure if that information was passed, but we're basically starting here, passing through Grizzlies East, Roanoke area, going to Ensburg, and then back here. So we're gonna start with lower Grizzlies and Roanoke, and then coming back through the top. Okay.
Well, that
Sounds like
fun.
a plan.
All right. Let's see. Hopefully we won't run into wolves right at the start.
Yeah, it'll get the blood pumping.
True. If by any chance we get attacked by wolves or another animal, please try to get into safety first before trying to engage. Get on top of a rock or something.
There are a lot of predators up here.
That there are, yeah. This particular area mostly wolves. Then possibility of grizzlies around some of the lakes, Oak Crees, and sometimes even Moonstone.
I've definitely seen grizzlies through Oak Creeks.
Yeah, there's like around 3 areas where they usually are around. Then we're gonna pass a lot of places where there are cougars. They're more sneaky, so those are the ones that I'm more concerned about. More quiet sometimes as well.
The panthers in the swamps are quite loud, or not loud, quiet.
Yeah.
The
They tend
cougars
to
at least
stalk a bit
growl.
more.
Yeah.
A lot of times you can determine if there's a predator around based on the other animals as well.
Yes, usually deer aren't flapping about when there's a bunch of wolves around.
Not
Also-
exactly peacefully grazing.
Yeah, also be careful just in case the peaceful animals stop being as peaceful. We actually
Kincaid has a bit of experience in that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We'll actually
Nothing
take
like
the
being
path.
charged by a deer when you're sitting there trying to teach somebody tracking.
So we'll take the pass initially. Kind of disregarded one of the shortcuts to start with, because of the sliding rocks, and leave that for further up. Yeah, we could have come up on our left, for example, directly. At least the weather is good so far. It was kind of stormy earlier.
It's been raining quite a bit the last few days.
Yeah.
I woke up at my camp and it was kind of storming a little bit.
Oh, there's skies now. Beautiful sky, actually.
Let's hope it remains that way.
Yeah. That way we can actually enjoy the view.
Already a pretty nice view, huh?
Yeah.
So, for example, I mentioned rock climbing the other time. Here on the left is one of the places where I kind of do that. Less so about climbing, just because of having fun. But this one is a pretty good challenge because you have to be very good at analyzing terrain. You know, the inclination of the terrain, even if it's not actually climbing the mountainside, but just where to put your feet. That type of challenge is very risky, but it's a lot of fun for me, at least.
It does look like there's a lot of places where if you stepped, you'd be definitely sliding down.
Oh yeah. And the other challenge when you're actually climbing the, you know, a vertical wall, so to say, of rock. Main concern is if where you're stepping once you're up there is, you know, safe. That you're not gonna slide off. But also, a lot of times if you go up, you have to come down. So having a way down is very important. Else you're stuck there.
Just make sure you have a tent and some food, and then it's home.
Yeah, it's important to have supplies. A lot of times it's important not to do it alone as well, but to be honest, it tends to be rare
Sorry, Lizzie.
that I actually get that opportunity. A long time ago, I actually used to have someone that accompanied me on most of the adventures. It was great for the company and because she was a doctor, so something went wrong. at least.
Convenient.
Indeed, yeah.
Don't mind rolling down the hill. We've got a doctor with us.
she doesn't come out on them much anymore then?
No, this was many years ago. And unfortunately, we parted ways.
Oh, look out! My old camp.
Hopefully she's still, getting out on trips like this.
Yeah, I wouldn't know, to be honest. Doubt it, but
So if you doubt it, that means you used to drag her along then.
not really. But she went from being a very city focused. Well, I suppose kind of like me, but in different ways. But yeah, being very city focused and very used to just farming, not using any weapons, not hunting, to being very focused on the wilderness and enjoying hunting a lot, both with rifles and with bows. So yeah, no need to drag her because she really enjoyed it. Just she kind of learned a lot and enjoyed how to put this. With what she learned, she felt safe enough to do it, and before she didn't, So that's why
good.
she wouldn't do it. She wouldn't really venture into the wilderness or to hunt because of that.
So what makes you doubt that she's not still doing it?
Well, it's been probably around 5 years, and as far as I know, she moved back to a really big city and
There around the
focused
corner.
on other things. Probably learning more modern medicine.
Bear around the corner here. Here's something shuffling about. Oh, there he is.
Yep, it's a black bear. Tends to be around. They get scared easily.
I think that's the one that the poor bear
Oh,
that Hazel
there's another one.
harasses.
There's another one to the left.
He's just out there fishing, huh? A little bit of posturing.
So if anyone needs to cook anything, we do have a fire here. I think it might be possible to cook, but if everyone is good on food, we'll keep going.
Oh, we've been in there. There's plenty of hunting apparatus around, and if they leave their kills out like that, it can definitely attract.
Yeah, it's a lovely little cabin in there.
And I mean, with a small lake, it attracts a lot of animals.
3
small
Eastern,
animals
man.
around.
Especially with
Not
that
3
fire
your time.
is, a lot
Yep.
of riders coming through.
Go around. Oh, careful!
Yeah, speaking of,
Everyone okay?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Missed
fine.
me.
Yeah, I don't even know if you'd be able to catch up with us, V. We're not leaving much of a trail, I would say. We're going off-road through most of it.
Probably running around and didn't realize that we were here and.
Just helping your dad get some brush clear, you gotta get a shower? Yeah. I mean, you might just happen upon us if you're riding around. We are crossing the roads a few times.
So do you get out on a lot of treks like this, Rosie?
She's really quiet.
I like doing it, I just get worn out quickly. Well, that's understandable. Or I do the more practiced I get, though. Yeah, I suppose I'd do like anything. Just gotta, work at it and get better and better at it. Or you can do it for longer, rather.
Yeah, I'd say she's more used to the riding trips than the walking ones.
Do you usually do riding trips?
Yeah. Mostly did riding with a bit of walking. Because certain areas you cannot access with the horse, but Rosie used to join me on quite a few adventures.
It's
Mostly
Pleiades.
just, to enjoy the
Question mark
roads,
stars.
not something organized like this with a group, because unfortunately people didn't get in touch, didn't want to take part. So it was either just us or a couple of friends. It was very rare that people would reply to an event poster, sign up or something. Everyone's always too busy with their work or with just having conversation on a porch.
Oh, I always like to get out of town.
For me, it's more of a necessity than anything else, really. If I stay too long in town, and that's even Strawberry, which I actually enjoy, unlike the rest of the towns. Yeah, it's not good for me. At one point, I had so much work as a carpenter in Strawberry that I wasn't exploring as much and going for rides or walks or hunting, and it was slowly having an impact.
So this is a bad time to ask you about getting a tent?
No, it's not really. But if you want a large tent, I'm sorry to say that I'm liking the materials needed for those, because I cannot buy them from a blacksmith.
Oh.
What about the smaller ones? You probably don't need metals for those.
Yeah, the smaller ones I probably have enough materials to make those.
Well, luckily I don't really need a big tent anyway, it's just me.
Alright. So the one that I have is an A-frame that's open on both sides. That's the one. That's the one that I would recommend, because the other A-frame is not great. And then there's the lean type of tents, which are not great either.
I think an open A-frame would be perfect.
It's unfortunate that Bullfeather and Nora could not join us. Bullfeather was gonna maybe tell a story or two where we would stop.
It's a shame.
Yeah, you'll just have to regale us with tales of your own once we stop.
I suppose so.
Or I could tell you the one about stone soup, since we are among the stones.
Stone soup?
Stone soup.
Stone soup, I know that one though. Is it off of the beggar?
Yes, yes. It's an old campfire tale. Everyone probably knows it.
Well, I can't say that I do.
Surprised you know it though. Because the way that I heard it, it was a European story.
Well, I'm ex-army, so a lot of stories make their way through the ranks.
Let me see. Alright, from this point on, we might run into wolves again. Take a look, see if I spot anything. Actually, passing an area that I lived for a long period of time. There's a pretty nice cabin to the right here, next to this path.
Hmm.
Probably one of the places where I was the happiest. Which is saying something. Because most people that know me as a very grumpy man, frankly.
Wonder if he's gonna have us climb out to the eagle's nest thingy over here. I think in the base game you hop over a couple of things and you can get some diamonds and stuff. Rubies up in this thing where my hat is up there. Or maybe no, it was back over further,
This
never
is a
mind.
nice area. I could see being here.
Really is. Oh yeah.
Yeah, real peaceful.
I think Oak Creeks has always been very popular, but that doesn't mean that people that went to Oak Creeks for fishing or for living at the cabin there actually came to this side that much. So it was always very peaceful, yeah. Wouldn't run into too many people. And I was always taking this path, whether it was on horseback or walking between the cabin and the Great Tower.
Oh man, I gotta pee. Dang it. We just started.
Which we are seeing right now. There it is. Group of friends live there and operate out of there, so spend a lot of time up there enjoying the view and having good conversations.
Yeah, nothing more special than being surrounded by a group of friends.
Indeed. Even more so when that group of friends kind of becomes like family.
Hmm.
Right, so we're going up to a little spot which I would say not too many people go to. We'll see if anyone
Where
else
Arthur died.
there. Has a nice
Spoiler
view
alert.
and a little small overhang.
Yeah, maybe not.
Very interesting tree, and like it is with some of these areas with the poppies or pretty flowers.
Oh, we are going up, okay.
What's your step? Try to go up where I go. Keep some spacing as well, just in case one of you slides. I think we might be just in time to see the sunrise.
Oh, it's a steep one, but we're climbing. Yeah, okay. Well, one of the spots that's the end of Red Dead happens.
Alright, here we are. Kind of like the border between the Grizzlies and Roanoke. Nice view of the river.
Wouldn't it be a bad camping spot?
Definitely is not, yeah. It's offers some shelter and a nice view. You can see the waterfall. You can see a little bit of not just the Kamasa River, but a little bit of Onayashi. But I think overall one of the most enjoyable things is sometimes just seeing what the wildlife is up to as well.
It's a good spot to watch the sun rise or set.
It is indeed. With the river, a lot of wildlife goes down to drink, and quite often you can see it from afar, because they tend to do it a lot in kind of where the river curves.
Excuse me.
But we'll probably see that when we get close as well. Lovely view of Sisika. A bit of Centenary as well.
Yeah, St. Denis is definitely a site that's hard to miss.
Yeah. Especially
Hey, how funny.
on nights.
Sorry, I was just having a coughing fit. I had to mute. Yeah, we're out on an early adventure with sticks here. We did one a couple weeks ago and enjoyed it.
Anyone has been here before?
Yeah, I've been in the
Yes,
area,
I
but
have.
not up here.
Yeah, the area I've been, but not here.
I definitely haven't.
I mean, it's not a difficult climb. It's not like you have to actually pull yourself up or anything. You can just walk up.
I saw your stream a little bit last night, huh? Funny, it kind of had you opening the tablet.
Usually it takes a curious mind to actually
I didn't say hello because I was
try
RPing
and,
a little bit
reach different spots like this.
and napping. I'm trying to determine if that's a cave right there. Oh, I think
There
it
is
the-
actually a path down.
no, it's on the
but
other
it's not
side of it.
great. Especially you get to a point where the path kind of ends. You have to do a big jump down. So we're not gonna take it.
Oh, it's the
usually
other
something
side
that
of the,
people that are learning, kind of.
Yeah, it's the other side of
So actually, we'll walk
like
back
this
to where we
little-
came. and
At
then
the tip of the bow, that's
go
the
down
ladder up, and then that's
to
the
the
one that
river.
you can look down
From the river, we'll visit
into that other murder cave.
an old burial and sacrifice sites and a cave, and then go to the waterfall. And we're most likely gonna run into a cougar or two in that area, so at some point I'll, as I said, go first.
Oh, that one by the river.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and Kincaid have a history with that one. Or its descendants and stuff like that. Extended family probably at this rate.
Yeah, I've run into cougars just below us on the path, next to the river, because sometimes it tends to be further up on where there's a small plateau, and that general area, but they're gonna follow, other animals or people traveling through the path, and end up coming further down, closer to the river. Else, sometimes the plateau or the ruins of the burial site, sometimes even closer to the entrance of the cave, and sometimes on the other side of the river as well, close to the entrance of the cave. All depends. But we'll see.
Yeah, that one certainly gets around that cougar.
I mean, there's a lot of traffic through that those paths coming from Ensburg towards other towns. So, on the other hand, if there's wagons going past, then most likely they'll not be around because they get scared.
Look at that sun.
Yeah, peeking through the clouds.
The initial tour actually included going through some of the caves here, but I thought it would be too much, so left it for some other time.
I think this would be a really nice place to camp.
Mm-hmm. Waking up to that and hearing all the birds.
Yeah.
High enough away from the predators.
Yep, should be safe here. Don't think any of the predators are gonna be climbing all the way up, unless if they kind of catch your scent when you're coming up and follow you. How are you doing, Rosie?
Catching my breath.
Alright. Let me know when you're good to go.
Turned her up. Catching her breath. I wonder if she's sick.
If we're mostly going downhill, we should be good to go.
We are, yeah. Alright, everyone else good to go?
Yes, that sun's getting a little bright at this point.
Yeah.
Bit blinding. Alright.
A tree going right into a rock.
Yep,
Very stubborn.
Hmm.
swallowing
Or determined.
the rock.
These are
Kind
fun.
Right,
Let's see.
let
Yeah,
me
down
go first.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Got a
Be
little
careful going
turnaround.
down. Sometimes it's better to jump so that you don't slide. So if you want to jump a little bit there.
Just a bit of dust on the pants. It's not
Make
gonna
sure you
kill
don't
me.
keep sliding.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll go this way.
Pheasant. I like that he takes us off of the main trails so much that you have seen these areas but maybe not have walked
Let me
them.
just check if it's... Yeah, we can go through here. I think I won't slide too much.
Oh.
Careful with the rocks.
Sorry.
No, it's good. You're good.
I saw him draw. I thought he was...
Something to be worried about around here?
I don't know. I saw him pull his bow, so that's why I was curious.
Oh, I always pull the bow in areas where I think we might run into cougars.
That answers your question.
Yeah.
I remember when I had that cabin out here at Kincaid, I was coming back from Valentine. Took a shortcut along this river just for a change and got chased down by a cougar. Thankfully I saw it eventually, but still.
Alright, I'm gonna start getting some distance. Check for cougars ahead.
All right.
Just going along the river, so. If you lose sight of me, it's just follow the river.
All right. He's charging an elk.
Oh, it's another Ferdinand.
Oh, yeah. I don't know
Not
if anyone
quite as
bought that.
deadly.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone bought that toad yet.
Maybe they're all too intimidated to buy him. That's a lot of power.
Hmm.
Or they're scared of the crabs.
I think we went through here at Kincaid when you were looking for your riverside camp. That tree, that gnarled one, kind of looks familiar.
It's actually not too far away around the bend up here.
So far, so good. You alright?
Wonder what it is she's suffering from.
You know, Jack lives right here for quite a bit of time. Next to the river. I always loved fishing, so.
Well, you
All
got
rushes
that
aren't in
purpose for
bloom
first
down
time.
here.
Yeah, this spot is pretty good. It's where we camped for quite some time. Alright. Let me go check. Seems good so far.
So, Rosie, if you don't mind me asking, what do you get up to when you're not on these kinds of outings?
Mixing herbs.
Oh, are you like a herbalist or so? So it's interesting.
Doctor or anything like that. Just
Oh,
it's nice when you know certain herbs help with stomach pains or
Yeah.
headaches, things like that.
Nice.
And know which mushroom?
Okay, so this is a site that a lot of times is misunderstood. It's not comparable to anything that people tend to see that is native, and more often than not, it's considered evil or something. You know, people don't. Whenever people don't understand something, they tend to add a bad connotation to it. But this type of construction comes from Stone Age. Basically, you'd have funeral sites similar to this, but that's more often than not were actually covered with dirt. You only had an entrance, and inside big rocks would keep a tunnel um, and a large room up under the mound, and that area would be used to basically uh, bury the dead, so to say, even though they weren't really buried in dirt, but in a way they're buried because they're in an underground structure. And a lot of different cultures have used. Oh, give me just a second, because there's something. Oh, okay, just a wagon. So I was also hearing a horse riding fast, possibly being chased. But as I was saying, different cultures have used similar type of structures for funeral purposes, and more often than not, they're in a pure state when they're discovered. They either been, destroyed, not just by time but by people, and other times they're um, not looking exactly how they were constructed. For example, sometimes what you see might have been completely hidden, completely under the earth. In this case, it's probably not how it was. Wasn't probably not covered by a mound because there's no high structure to sustain it, to how to hold it. But with some cultures, possibly this one, as it is with some of the native sites in the county, at least one. Um, Sometimes those places end up being used for other um events, and quite often uh, sacrifice type of events. But I just don't have the knowledge to confirm or deny that hypothesis in this case. The center area of the structure certainly gives that appearance, but sometimes it's more the central piece, instead of being a sacrificial area, is more of where the most important person of the group that's buried here is actually placed, not necessarily buried. So it could be that case. And when you see a lot of skeletons all over the place, it doesn't mean that they were like that. Sometimes people just, you know, misplace everything that was once placed carefully in a tomb. So we can actually go down if you want, and you can see the actually um, covered area, so to say. Uh, there's a way down to here. Just watch your step.
Seems like a place that anyone could make up their own story about.
Yep. Watch your head as well. But this is exactly what I was speaking of, The stones kind of make a corridor or a room, and in this case you have little areas where the bones would be placed. But if you go to older times, then quite often it's just stones kind of holding the roof, which is also a large rock. A lot of times just a huge one-piece rock that would cover the whole structure, and uh, the bones would just be on the floor without actual shelf type of characteristics. but that highly depends on the structure. This is also not very well constructed. This pillar, more often than not, it would actually be just one stone holding everything. But hey, it hold up to this time, so hopefully it keeps holding while we're in here.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah. This one is kind of half collapsed, but most likely it was also used for the same. And what was here was probably spread, I would say, unfortunately. All right.
Probably go out here as well.
Yeah. Where?
Oh, I don't think she came down.
Yeah. Okay. Hey. Okay. Let's go to the cave.
It's interesting that you took us here. My friend also led us here.
Okay. Did he offer any explanation?
He had a story.
A very different one.
He claimed that long ago there were some invaders of the land who had their own gods that they brought to a land that already had gods, and they were having a rough go of it, and they came up here and tried to cleanse themselves in the waterfall, and eventually made sacrifices here, according to him.
Let's see. Did you have a name for those invaders?
Yeah, they were probably of the Viking sort.
Yeah.
Old Norse and whatnot.
I would say that's probably accurate. I would agree with that. But I think a lot of times the sacrifice, it gets added to the story, so to say.
Well, let's just say he made a lot of money bringing city folk out to these neck of the woods.
Oh, I bet.
So anything to embellish, I'm sure, happened.
I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be something that is added to the story by the guide. Sometimes, you know, it's stories that get passed on because everyone that tells a story adds a point to it. But it's probably something that has been told throughout many years, and who knows, centuries. And who knows, it might also be true because with every culture there have been troubled times, and if you have a leader that goes completely mad, it might go in a completely different route from the original culture of that tribe or of that group. So nothing is impossible, you know. It really highly depends on who's leading it, and that can be Viking era, it can be tribes from different countries, different islands, different cultures. It's just there's, I would say, in a lot of them, there's a lot of things that with zero transfer between them is very alike. Uh, so with no contact between them and no intermediary passing knowledge from one to the other, their ways of life and their ways of celebrating things, their belief in gods, and what the gods represent are always very alike. Um, and sometimes sacrifice is part of it. A lot of times, animal sacrifices, not as much human sacrifice, even though it's not unheard of. But again, if you end up with a mad king or a mad uh, leader, things might turn a very different way, and that has happened in a lot of the tribes and cultures throughout the centuries. So can ever say with certain that that's not the case here as well.
Yeah, you're not the first one who mentioned this transference across great distances that are so similar. Our friend Hazel mentioned will-o-wisps in Ireland and fireflies over here having sort of the same sort of connotation, I guess. Even though they are great distances apart, the stories may be the same.
And who knows? I mean, we're talking about always the possibility of someone from a certain culture or tribe getting lost and ending up in a completely different part of the world, and that transfer existing and just not being common knowledge, even of the time, during the time, and then not being passed on from generation to generation. It's always a possibility as well. But sometimes I do believe even without that transfer, it's just people that live in a certain way and have a certain way of life come up with the same ideas, the same notions, the same innovations for their time, whether it is a religious thing, a cultural thing, how to lead their people, or how to conquer new people and new land. Quite often it comes from the same and ends in the same. That's my view on it, at least. Now, this cave, um, I've always loved. It's one of my favorites. And I'm extremely happy that there's no man here telling you to start, you know, breaking it apart with a pick,
Oh, yeah,
searching for
with the
geodes.
glacier up there.
Yep, yeah, like the glacier. Um, it's such a good shelter, you know. It actually gets real silent, real quiet when for rain you go.
You can't even hear the water.
Yep. And unlike other caves, um, even though I'm sure that this one was used as a shelter by many different generations and cultures as well, I don't believe this one has any. Well, I'll be actually what I was gonna say is incorrect because there's garbage here. But I was gonna say no. There's no native paintings on the walls. There's uh, no altar or uh, any structure that actually shows a constant presence or how special the location is for a certain culture. But I have no doubt that it was used as much as the others. It's just maybe it wasn't considered as sacred, I suppose, or used as frequently. But it's certainly one of the most beautiful ones.
Yes, my friend liked to shine light in here and watch the little rats and bats scutter around and let the shadows do the talking to scare the city folk, you know?
Yeah, there certainly are quite a few of them here. Less so than some of the other caves in this area. I've always enjoyed, especially the bats at the entrance of some of the caves. More so than the rats, I must say. Hey, speaking of bats, there they are.
Yeah, I saw him fly off there.
Sorry, fella. You can come back to your home in a second.
There he is.
Trying to hide from the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually camped on the shore behind us there for a while. Well, not on the shore, but in the trees.
And I had a cabin right across the road, pretty much.
Oh,
Yeah,
My
up the
best
hill,
route.
up the hill across the road, sort of deal.
Close to it at least.
Yeah.
So we'll make our way towards the waterfall, and as I mentioned, we're gonna attempt to go through a little path that goes behind the waterfall. Kincaid, have you ever done that? Have you gone fully behind it?
I went on an upper path. One of our friends went on a lower path, but I went on from the right side, I believe, up here.
But did you do a full turn? Did you go from one side of the river to the exact other?
No, I turned around. After I started
You went
getting
back, yeah.
soaked, I went back, yes.
Okay. It's just that there is a path that you can actually go behind the waterfall from one side of the river to the other.
All right.
It's just as I mentioned, I mean, we'll see.
Well, if
I've
I
done
end
it
up
a lot
in
of times,
the
but-
water, you all can go fishing.
Okay, careful here, because it's a little slidey.
Yeah, I'd like to see which way he takes us and stuff too. That'll be pretty cool. I like his take on it. You know, pretty ambiguous, pretty on the burial site, pretty old world, and anybody could have arranged the bones. It doesn't have to be specifically what Chet said in the story. You know, it kind of counteracts the story a little bit with a little bit more grounded in reality from the last time we were here a few weeks back. So I actually like that quite a bit. Gosh, how long ago was that, Sophie? 3-4 weeks now that we were through here?
I think maybe even a little longer than that.
It's been a while.
Yeah. It seems like both years ago and yesterday.
Well, that's what happens when you have adventures almost every day.
I suppose so. Not exactly something I can complain about, though.
Must say it's not common for me to find people that do what I do, you know, go on adventures on a regular basis, enjoy, you know, a long walk or a long ride often. Because most people, they do it once in a while, probably. Whenever they spend months and months without doing it and are finally getting bored of being in town all the time.
Well, I can't say that I did it too much before I met Kincaid.
Yeah, I
He's
just
very
like
good at dragging people out of towns.
I like to get away from people.
By bringing them with you.
Well, the certain few, I guess.
Yeah, I get it. Me too. A lot of times I prefer the wilderness and the animals to people. But I also like to show what's out there so that hopefully people will respect it and explore it.
I always like looking at different horizons.
I didn't never really explored too much. Oh, you okay?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm
we're
fine.
alright.
Okay, we can go a little bit more to the left, so there's less inclination.
I just lost my footing a bit.
Can't say I explored as much. The swamp and the deserts. Oh, oh, there we go. Anyway, sorry, it's been a while since I did this, so let me just wait there. Let me see the best route. Right, I think sorry, I'm doing this wrong. That's why we're sliding. Come from above. It's safer than going through the side because it slides a lot.
This is the spot that
Just that you go up
Archie
and then you
went.
go down.
Trying to get over to the other side. Yes, we were across on that clearing over there, and I think Archie came over this way. I don't know which path he took, but...
Yep.
Whichever path it was, he slid off because I know it was Tom who got around behind the waterfall.
Oh, maybe that's what it was.
Okay. Did Tom go all the way around? Do you know?
I honestly have no idea. I lost sight of him, and then the next thing I knew, he was there.
All right. So we'll go up to the point where it gets real narrow. If anyone doesn't feel comfortable going through there, we'll come back and cross the river the normal way. Keep close to the left side. Some pacing. Also, it's better to actually jump than to just walk off the edge. Just a small jump down. A lot of times is better than just walking, but...
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Okay, of course, when showing, I'm always having the opposite effect. Just get closer to here where I am.
Oh, Sophie.
Come down. Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh!
Oh, no.
I'm alright. No, I'm not. I'm alright. Oh, I'm alright. I'm alright.
Okay, we're going back. Wait. Yeah,
Where did you end up?
I feel like I'm directly below you.
Wait, we're missing another person.
Runa? Is Runa down there with you, Kincaid?
Not that I can see.
Down there, yeah.
Oh, no, I see her.
She went down right after me. Alright, let's go up.
I don't think I can get up without going down. I'm in an odd spot. Blasted moss. All right, I think I gotta get wet to get out of here. I don't think I'm getting over there without falling.
Alright. Kincaid?
Yes.
Alright, let me try and see where you are at.
I'm
Oh, I
behind
see.
you by this tree here.
Oh.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to get out of here without getting a little too wet.
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately so. Because I had friends that, while trying to cross, did the same thing.
All right.
All right.
Well,
Wait. Let me try and figure this out before you go down. Because there's a place where you can slide down. It's better than jumping. Jumping might be too high, if I
does
remember
look
right.
pretty high.
We can try lasso up. If you're up for it.
Well, if you think you can get some leverage and pull me up, I'll just raise my hands up and you can lasso me.
Yeah, the only thing is, I don't know if I have enough space to back up. Space for me to back up needs to be the same as the height difference. Let me just see.
Where do you need me to be?
Because I don't want to do it too close to the edge as well, where you might, if I release you, you slide down, you know, off the cliff. So I prefer to do it here. But I'll try and do it in, yeah, backwards towards there. Right. How are you doing though? Did you get hurt?
I'm a little bruised up, but I'm fine.
Alright. Okay, can you go in front of me? So a little further away from the edge, yeah.
Oh
A
god.
little further behind. Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Oh, you got my legs, but that's all right.
Okay. Do I still have you? No.
No,
Yeah.
it slipped
too long.
off in the moss.
Yeah, it took too long because this angle is not great. Okay. But you didn't fall down, so I guess we can try here.
All right.
Need you to back up towards the tree a little bit though. For me to get the angle.
Oh god.
Oh.
Oh. I'm going down.
Oh shit.
That's all right. I gotta go pee now anyway. I'll be right back, y'all.
It's down on the river. Oh. Oh, fuck. How you feeling? Ah, damn it. Alright. Now, there's the other problem. I'm gonna lose my footing. This is not shallow enough for me to not lose you. I think, I don't know what's best, rock or under the waterfall.
All right, I'm here. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. How do I change the camera angle on this? I forget. Oops. All right. This was only mildly confusing to come into. Yeah, sorry, I was AFK peeing and now, We're having an adventure and we fell off the cliff. How you doing today, Fear?
What the hell?
Oh, now we're floating down the river. Bye-bye.
Oh.
Bye-bye.
I
Where is
lost him.
he?
I don't know, I was carrying him and suddenly he wasn't.
I don't know if she's gonna be able to get me.
I can't get him.
Can you lasso
He's
him
in the
out?
water.
Ow. Do you see him? Because I was carrying him and suddenly I wasn't carrying him anymore.
Yeah, no, I can see him. He's in the water.
I don't think they can get me. Oh,
Okay.
oh, she got me.
Oh.
Someone got me.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. I still had my
Well.
footing, but yeah. He's passed out.
Well, damn. Guess I'll ride to Saint Denis.
Is there anything closer than Saint Denis? Emerald doesn't have anything, right?
No, Emerald doesn't have anything. It'd be, yeah, Valentine or Saint Denis. Or I guess maybe Wallace would be closer?
Wallace would be closer, yeah. I think. More direct.
Is there a doctor there?
Yeah. In the medical office just at the back.
Wallace Station.
Yeah, do you have enough money? It's
Wallace,
a little
Wallace
more
Station or
expensive
Wallace
there.
Fort? Fort Wallace, right?
Fort Wallace, yeah, Fort Wallace, sorry.
I think it's Saint Denis probably. It's a little quicker.
Do you have the money to get him?
Well,
I got it.
do have it. It's just in the bank. So.
No, but I have it. Wait a second.
Send me a cute dog pic. It was, oh, that little one. Oh my gosh, it's like a little Yoda. I mean, a little Ewok.
What's your number? Lucky number today?
1. So yeah.
There you go.
All right.
We'll probably make our way out. I think we'll get our horses as well. Meet you there.
I don't know what is closer. I'll just go to Saint Denis.
She's a little bigger than a cell phone. She's tiny.
Alright, we'll see you there.
You're on lunch for like 10 more minutes? Nice. Yeah, so basically he was leading us along the waterfall. There was a part that we had to jump down, and I guess I jumped a little too far, and then I slid down to a second section. It was either going to be jump down to the water from that second section, or him lasso me up. He tried to lasso me up, but it's a timer thing, right? You can only hold the lasso while dragging someone for so far, and he didn't have much room up there, and so the rope released me, and then I fell down the rest of the way, and that's why I'm passed out. But yeah, slipped on the moss originally, and then I was in a precarious spot, and he tried to help, and then I fell. But so far, it's been a fun adventure. I've really been enjoying it. I liked, like I said, I liked his take on Styx's take on the burial ground, because he was like, many cultures could have come through here. This is really, really old. And then I told him, you know, my friend Chet made up a story about Vikings who were, you know, fighting the land, and the land fought back, and so they tried to sacrifice to appease their gods. He said, you know, it's possible. A lot of those bones could have been moved around, for all we know.
If only Annalise gave me some of those horse stimulants by now. Could just ride all the way there quickly.
It's their other cliffside all over again. Yeah, I mean, we had one up at Window Rock recently with Sophie, and now it's the other way around, yeah. I don't think Rex ever, like, fell off a cliff, did he? I was trying to think back to Rex. I think that was the one character I've had that I haven't, like, fallen off a cliff with. He got knocked out for other reasons. Cougars and Skinners and Kellys.
Nothing wrong.
Oh,
It's
shit.
wrong.
Oh.
It's so wrong.
Shit. She's getting chased by...
So
oh,
wrong.
shit. She's getting chased by Skinners. Cross the river. Cross the river.
Shit. Get out of the way, good sir.
Cross the river. Okay, she's going the other way. I don't know if she's going to lose him if she stays on the roads. They get horses and catch up. Yeah, when you run through guns
it's okay,
out...
Javi. I know.
When you run through fast, guns out at Butcher Creek, they pull out their guns and start chasing.
It's better than both of us all getting shot up. Oh shit.
Here they come.
A rider.
She's going to have to outrun him or shoot him.
Alright, Javi, you're just gonna have to deal with it. Alright, I think I lost him.
Yeah, they'll chase for a long time.
I know.
Javi's upset. He's gonna buck me off here soon. Alright, I know where we are.
Crazy people in that freaking town.
Yeah, well, this was too bad. I feel like I ruined it for everyone else, but... It was a tough jump for me. I was definitely worried. Alright, Fear, thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a good rest of your shift.
Javi, if you see an alligator, no you don't.
See if I see you.
Faster on the road. Don't you dare swerve in front of me, sir. Everyone's looking and commenting.
I like her internal dialogue here that we're hearing. And it's $50 to revive someone. It's kind of crazy when there's no doctors around. We're the only ones on the server, so... At least I think so. Let me look. Yeah, maybe. I think we might see an Archie tonight at some point. Spoiler alert.
Don't kick me, Javi. Phew. You alright?
What happened?
You fell off a cliff, and then you got in the water, I think.
Oh, all right.
I had to run all the way here on Javi, so we might have maybe gotten shot at a little bit as well on the way, but I'm fine. I mistakenly took you through butchers, so
Yeah, they can be highly agitated.
tell me about it. One even rode after us.
I'm sure you took care of it.
More like I ran like hell, but 'cause I didn't have the time or patience.
Well, I feel bad for interrupting the trip by a slip of my foot on the moss.
Wasn't you. It started raining. Maybe it was a bit more slippery then.
I just miscalculated that little hop down, and I was fine, just a little banged up there on the lower level, and Styx had an idea to rope me to get up, but it was pretty slippery around there. I think the rope slipped, and I must have fallen.
Yeah, must have. Just saw you and then you weren't there no more, so. You hungry?
Alright, well, let me check myself over here. Oh, thank you. Alright, well, that's gonna be sore. Oh, that's gonna be sore.
You still have that Arctica stuff, right?
I do, fresh batch.
Yeah, there you go.
Now that's gonna be sore.
I think a lot of it's gonna be sore, Kincaid.
Those are going to be sore. Some water in my lungs, it still feels like I'm trying to get up. But all in all, I don't appear to be broken anywhere.
Yeah, just sore.
All right, let's see if you can
Is it here?
help me stand up, please.
Oh, of course.
All right. Oh, all right. All right. I hate getting old.
Mm. You want to ride on Javi? They did say that they'll probably be here, so I don't know. Thought I heard some horses riding up behind, but that was out in the swamps.
Well, now, should we stay put or should we go find them? I'd hate to cut everyone's adventure short. I can stay here.
I don't know. Hope they didn't ride through that town. Butchers there. I left them quite pissed off.
Thank you for grabbing my hat. Wouldn't want it to be lost and have to be replaced, since it's so popular after all.
I can... I don't know, I can ride back a little bit. See... I just sworn I heard someone, riding up on us.
Well, what did they say to do?
I said I will go to Saint Denis. They said they would join us and get their horses, I think.
Yeah, the horses were a long way off. I'm surprised they didn't walk me
I was just
here.
whistling and hoping that he was following instead of he's stubborn. I don't think he would have stayed at the fort for too long.
I would have hijacked a passerby's instead of that, but that's just me.
Yeah, I don't know. Could've sworn I heard them, a group, coming up behind. I'll ride out a little bit, maybe to the swamp here.
Alright, I'm gonna find somewhere to sit.
Yeah, there's a lot of spots. I used to sit around here all the time. I'll return back here.
Oh, sit on porch. Oh, but he has a beer. I was like, there's got to be a relaxed one or something. It's alright. It's just some raspberry water. Let's watch this one for a little bit. This one seems interesting.
Good evening.
Evening, miss. Yeah, this one looks like he might be a little bit bruised and broken here and is trying to hold himself up. And he's coughing out the water. It's perfect. It's the perfect emote for this scenario.
Evening, friend.
A pleasant evening. Sit on crate by fire. I like this one. I was like, is he going to warm his hands by the fire? But it doesn't look like it, animation-wise. I don't want to use the giant roast she gave me. I'll have another one of these.
Buonasera.
Evening, sir.
I didn't have to go far. They were just pulling into town.
Not bad. It's not
Oh, alright.
Hey,
Good evening.
how you feeling?
I've been better.
Not bad.
You're alive. That's a start.
That
Nothing
is a
broken?
start. bruised all over, but not broken. Still coughing up a
That's
bit of
good news.
water.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's all right. The important part is Runa grabbed my hat, so, you know, the world can go on.
Fair enough. Yeah, I don't know. Still, probably could have come up with a better solution.
That's all right. I got myself in that spot, and you tried to get me out. It's fine.
Yeah, unfortunately, I already knew that there was no good solution there. I was telling Sophia that a long time ago, like probably around 5 years as well, some friends actually jumped down there where you were and then couldn't get out back up or down. And so I already knew that going down was too high, and I don't know. There's no good solution.
Oh, that's all right.
I
You all
guess
don't.
I could have pulled him on a rope and then just slowly dragged him over the
That's
edge
what I
and
tried.
let him down.
That's what I tried. Well, I tried to pull him up, grab him with the rope and let him go down slowly. I wouldn't have enough rope, and quite often the rope won't hold for very long. So mostly I tried to pull him up, but I didn't have that much space, and where I had more space, it was the worst ledge, which is why I ended up falling off the ledge.
Seemed
Second
like there
try.
was no point of no return on that ledge. Look how I'm sitting now.
Have a
Until
good night,
Sticks
sir.
finds a way out.
Oh yeah, believe me, now it's my new challenge. Coming up with a solution in case someone ever gets trapped there again. But you know, I've went through that pass multiple times, and it never happened that I slid as I slid today, and then other people slid as well. I don't know what to tell you. I was expecting just to get to the worst part. I would show how I cross it, and then we as a group would decide if we went through it or not, or if we went back. But we never actually got to that part, so
Well, I missed
maybe
that. I missed that hop down a little bit, so my fault.
no.
Don't let me ruin all your adventures today, you all. Please feel free to go back out there.
I think we're right. It's not the same doing it with that one of the members because he got injured, you know. But yeah, sometimes in the search of including certain places or certain routes, which might be more interesting or fun, we end up including some more risky ones. Which in the other trip was coming down Mount Hagen, which wasn't too risky unless if you slid and started rolling, then wouldn't be able to stop. But here, yeah, the risk was higher.
I'm still interested to see where you were going to take us all.
I can tell you.
Or
If
you
you want.
can take them and leave me behind, or hell, I could just sit in the back of that wagon while you take it to some places. I can walk slowly behind and... I don't know.
No, there's room in the back of the wagon to sit.
Tell you what. How about this? How about I go and buy one of those wagons with the benches? Because that's what I had before for some of the tours. I can drive it back to Ensburg, and then the place that we were going to unfortunately requires either a jump at one spot or a small swim, or buying a boat, because unfortunately you can't rent a boat here. I'm guessing no one has a boat.
No,
No,
I
but-
can't say I do.
I think I know where we're going.
Yep. It's not hard to find, to be honest.
We've been there recently for other reasons.
Alright.
It
So,
goes
yeah.
from my past back from Norway, pretty much.
Okay, so just to be clear, we're talking about the coast east of Ensberg, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, if you were already there, then... Sophie, do you know that place?
Yeah,
Okay.
unfortunately. I mean, it's nice, but yeah, things that
Alright,
there
so
weren't.
bad memories from it. Got it. Well, then we all know the place, because Rosie went with me there quite a few times. So we could go to the next spot, which it's a short walk after getting off the wagon. And it's the only other spot that is really, you know, that people might not have gone to. Then maybe, I don't know, there's a few plateaus where I used to live next to the tower.
Yes, I'd like to see a good view, but don't go through the trouble of buying a new wagon.
Oh, I was gonna do it anyway. The only reason that I hadn't done it yet was because I was waiting to see how the business went with the carpentry and how much storage I would need since there's no bank in Strawberry. I have 2 cards and they've seemed to be enough for storage anyway. Plus the shop now has a lot of storage as well, so it was on my plan to actually buy the wagon at some point. So yeah, I'll go do that real quick while you rest a little bit more. And you can park your wagon, Sophie. Thank you for bringing
Yeah,
it.
of course.
Right, I'll be right back.
No spam bots in my stream today, people.
Well, it's sparked but not arced.
I see why people at butchers are a bit crazy, Sophie.
Oh, did you? Oh no, you didn't ride through, did you?
I might have mistakenly ran through there, so.
Yeah, they really don't like that.
Especially with someone on the back of their horse that doesn't really look that well.
Yeah, no, they
And
they
your
don't
gun
take
out.
kindly to much of anything.
I slowed down as soon as I knew I was there, and I heard someone pull a gun, and I'm like, okay, well, Javi, you need to run some more. And then one was chasing, and I thought, oh, I'm out, you know, and I heard galloping behind me, and I'm like, okay, Javi, you need to gallop some more.
Yep.
I mean, I had my pistol out, but not going through there. But after the fact, when I noticed there was a rider behind, but I don't know. I wasn't in the mood to. Hello, sir. I was just running.
No, I think you made the right call there.
See, the busty redhead is still in there. She was the first one. Runa said that they replaced her, but I think she was actually
She
mentioning
wasn't
the other
around that
doctor
place.
in the other
Misjudged
place.
where it was, I guess.
No, that's all. I mean, it all worked out in the end.
Jackson and Doricott bookkeepers. There's another bookstore over there. Interesting. Well, we found a place with books last night, off stream. Let's just say prominent members of society have their own libraries. Nice. Yeah, we can all fit in that.
Alright, here we go. Give me just 1 minute to think something through.
Sure.
About how to get to some of the places with the wagon. Then we can go if everyone's ready.
Sorry, Runa.
No, it's alright.
In some places, throwing things at someone's feet is an invitation for marriage.
Is it really? Well, Runa?
Where are those places?
Why are you interested?
Yes, interested in avoiding them.
There's a lot of interesting cultural things that folks do to show their interest. Even in a single society, there'll be many ways.
What's the most interesting one you can think of?
If I remember correctly, there was something about hanging a dead fish outside of their parents' home.
A dead
The tail
fish.
up. Means they are offering to basically take care of the young woman that was raised in that household.
Does it mean something different if it's the tail down?
Yes.
What is it in that instance?
In that instance, it is when you have it tail up, it means that they will take care of them. If it is tail down, it means they want to be taken care of.
Oh, I
That
see.
means they wish to move in, basically.
Hmm.
So if, for
Interesting.
instance, the woman had the richer family, a male suitor would likely put it head up.
That seems like such a easier way to court somebody. Just hang a dead fish. I don't need to worry about
It's
getting to know them or anything like that.
The best part is you don't even have to face the individual. If the parents take the fish inside, it means they accept.
Oh, perfect. No hassle.
So it's
What
for
are we
those
talking
who
about?
live on the edge of society and are still able to communicate, then, I guess, with these dead fish.
Talking about dead fish.
Suitors and different ways that they propose.
Someone proposes with a dead fish.
Yep.
Okay then.
Ooh, and there's a society, something about putting a spoon in her dish when they're eating together, and then putting it back in his dish, and then her going outside or something.
Okay.
There's
That one's
quite a few
little bit
strange
more
things.
involved.
But if he does that, it means he's like, do you want to? And if she does that, it means I accept.
I see. And some traditions. Oh, come on. You have a small. Oh,
I tried to get the stable boys to take my wagon away. They refused.
Oh, well, fair enough. I was gonna say some traditions. The man will carve a type of stamp made of wood with a heart, gift it to the lady, and if the lady likes him back, she'll bake a cake and mark it with the heart, and then give it to him.
That's so cute.
That's actually, yeah, that's really sweet. I like that one.
Yes, it definitely beats talking.
Definitely beats a dead fish, that's for sure. Yeah, talking,
No, I don't
you
know.
know.
But that
It's...
fish is efficient.
Alright. Okay, are we all feeling good to go?
Yes.
You need help standing up, or are you good? Okay.
Oh, I'm all right.
Okay.
I'll just be
Stubborn.
sore in the morning.
Well, you better get that Arctica stuff.
Yeah, don't bother Hazel.
No,
No,
I've
she
already
has a
got
whole
a
thing.
fresh patch.
Good.
I'm not going to strip down in front of everyone and rub it all over my bruises, or else you might think I might try to marry you or something.
Well, you don't
I'm
have
sure
any
there's-
fish, we'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure there's somewhere in the world where that would be taken as a proposal.
Also, Runa, I just realized the dead fish is efficient.
Wow,
Yeah, I
Sophie.
did catch that as well.
It took me a while to get there. To
Yeah,
catch up.
I don't know which one I like more.
It certainly
fair
would be a
being-
catch, huh?
And if it doesn't work out, there's more fish in the sea.
Oh no.
Would you stop baiting me with these nonsensical
But then
things?
she couldn't reel you in.
Oh, I know someone that would love this conversation, and we'll be here all night.
Well, I'm a fish out of water when it comes to these marriage proposals.
Hazel would be like jumping off this wagon.
Yeah, no, Hazel would have thrown herself off long ago.
Griswold, he really enjoyed this. Once he hears that that was a conversation had in this adventure, he's gonna miss it even more.
Something about lures. The allure of marriage proposals.
It's alluring.
Yes.
There's so many, and I'm getting overwhelmed.
Somewhere you have to draw a line.
You are really good at this.
Yeah, she is.
I've been hanging around Grizzy too much.
Nah, I'm sure you were already good at it before you met him.
It's only meaning to spare the rod.
All right, everyone, reel it in.
I'm awful with the wordplay, so I don't know.
Well, I mean, English isn't your native language, so you are, you know, swimming upstream with that.
Oh gosh.
A fish out of water, as it were.
Yeah.
I might throw myself off this rate. Although the bear ones were great. It was a couple
The bear
weeks ago.
ones were also fun.
Were they bearable?
Barely.
I had one. It was. I'll take a swipe at it next time.
Yes, we should pause before this gets too far.
Oh God, this place again.
I mean, between this and Van Horn, I don't know which one
there's
is
really
worse.
No good options, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I just ran through here and almost got shot at, so.
We went through Van Horn and
I'm just
be
waiting for the
honest,
red dots to pop up.
we had a blockade of people.
Yeah,
In the way.
like you said, definitely trying to stop us.
Alright. Yeah, let's go right, I guess.
Is that right?
Yeah. Try turns.
Well, it's a
You
bit of a
left
longer
me
wagon.
hanging at that job.
She's really good at this.
I feel like he's trying to not say anything, just stop encouraging us.
I know, I'm pretty bad at it, so yeah.
No, I was trying to think of one, and I think I got one. Cod,
Oh?
this be punnier.
It worked for that one.
Oh, we're going into the fish
I had to
species
think
now.
hard.
Okay, now we have to think. I just got a telegram.
What he calls silent as they frantically think of fish species.
Let's all group together and figure this trout.
That was really good,
gosh, that
Bruno!
was very good.
That was amazing!
And 2 in 1.
Yeah!
I try. I think that's the extent of my thought process.
I mean, if
I
that's,
feel
if that's, if that's your final contribution, that's a good one to retire on.
I feel like I'm getting a headache just trying to figure this all out.
Make sure you don't,
Oh, no, I found another one. I figured out another one anyway.
Mhm.
yeah.
She found another one.
Oh, and I gotta...
You gotta work up to it.
These fish puns are cracking us up. Mythological fish now. Alright, that's over with then. That was my last one.
Well, it's been a whale of a time regardless.
Stop being so shellfish about things. You have our feelings to consider.
I've been circling salmon for like the last 5 minutes and getting nowhere.
He should stop being so crap.
Wonder if he's taking us to the,
I don't know if you can do one with salmon. I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah, see, I think that might be a dead end. I'll find one even if it grills me.
only half heard it, so bike is kind of loud. I'm also kind of looking out for a cougar.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a cougar would be pretty bold to try and do anything against an island.
It's hungry enough.
I suppose that's fair.
Ah, yes, the mad science lab.
Coming up behind.
Alright, give me a second.
I think I know where he's taking us. There's a little nook up here that you can get to.
Let's see how I'm going to do this.
One of the harder to reach spots on the map. Oh, he's taking us to a different spot. I thought he was taking us... it may be just this whole area. I think there's a way that you can glitch to get, like, right up here. Over to the waterfall, but...
Oh. Sorry about that.
That tree didn't need to be alive.
Any tree puns here?
Just leave it alone, would you? Into the road?
Okay.
Want to
Tiny
rock
ro-
about it? Maybe that one was a bit forced, actually.
It's a tiny rock.
Pretty stubborn rock.
Yep, it is. We might just leave it here. This mount here.
Oh. I
you
guess I
have
wasn't
Rosie?
done.
Okay. So
Let's see another sunrise.
you can walk up here. If you go
Oh shit!
here, you can go here on this side, and then go up after. Whichever one you prefer. Let me just try and sort the wagon. Yeah, just enjoy the view.
Alright.
Go up to the edge there and over here. That has a nice view over there.
Just in time for another sunrise.
Oh, maybe this is the one I was thinking of, not that one over there. I think there's a way that you can glitch over to there, but this is the one I was actually thinking of.
It is a nice view.
I feel bad that we couldn't do the waterfall loop. There's got to be a better way. There's got to be a better way. You know, I don't know if I'm gonna stream all the way through. Last time it was like there was only like a half hour between when the trip was done and when the grand opening occurred. Tonight there might be a gap. I might just stream twice today. We'll see.
All right.
What stories have you heard about that building down there?
The lab.
Hmm.
I mean, all sorts of stories, really. Suppose you go from the more scientific story to the most creepy one, as with everything. Most realistic to the most outrageous. That really depends on perception. But before that, let me just ask how many of you have been up here?
Well, unsurprisingly, I haven't.
Nope.
Not this spot.
Alright. So this is a combination of a couple of plateaus. The way up with horses is the way that we came. There's another way up where you can actually kind of climb a little bit because the inclination is too much, so you kind of have to use rocks in the terrain to grab onto the rocks, kind of like stepping stones to come up. Yeah, it's one of the places with one of the nicest views. There is a magic trick
A
up
magic
here.
trick?
Yeah. Wait, I'll show you. You can wait here.
Oh.
That's definitely magic.
Yeah. Just like that, it's gone.
What, turning a stone and hiding it in the grass?
I mean, that was. Oh, look, it reproduced it though.
I mean, you know, you have to say that that's not something that you see every day, right?
Good point.
Well, that was a very impressive magic trick.
Yeah, it's all about the bushes. But hey, look at that view.
Oh yeah.
Don't think there's anything more magical than that.
Look at the beams, the sunbeams captured through the trees there. That's pretty cool.
And it's a lovely time of day to see it too.
Runa's hiding behind the tree, or else I couldn't
Well,
get a good screenshot of all of us.
got good weather on this trip. Unfortunately, it didn't go according to plan. Like the
Close enough. Just don't bring the old men along with the waterfall portion of it next time.
So, the lab. Well, I would say the lab has been used for many different things. I think the original purpose of it was probably not the purpose that it ended up getting, but apparently it's something to do with the electricity. A long time ago, um, during Christmas, you know, you go to a saloon and you get a present under the tree. Everyone could do it. Any saloon in the county, you just go and get your present. You only got one, and it'll be random what you would get. So
Wonder what server he's talking about that did this.
I was lucky enough to get a couple of pieces of copper, you know, a couple of wires of copper. I wasn't really sure what they were for, why they would be a gift, you know, a present for Christmas. And it kind of became a mystery, a challenge. And I wasn't the only one that got them. Other people got them as well, but not too many people. So we tried to figure out what it could be used for. I mean, it's copper wire. It can be used for many things, but there was suddenly some meaning to the present. It would have to be something special, based on the rarity of how many people got it. There would have to be something more to it than just, you know, a couple pieces of copper wire. We ended up figuring it out. Apparently, this big tower that's behind the lab has a couple of switches if you climb all the way up, and some of the switches are not working properly because they're missing a couple of pieces of wire. So that's what you would use them for, to fix the switches. But if you just do it and be done with it and just, you know, just use the switch, it wouldn't really do anything. And some people wasted their present that way. But if you did it just right, when there was a big storm, you fix the switch and you pull the switch at the right time, then the tower would actually be hit with lightning, which would light up the tower. There was so much electricity, this like sound like a million bees around you or something. Bright white lights. And I think that was the purpose for the tower, to kind of gather the power of lightning, transform it into energy or electricity, but no one actually knew what for. Why would you need such spike in electricity, such a strong source of electricity, and it wouldn't last long. It was just, you know, a spike. And of course, then a lot of theories come in regards to what it was used for and why you have a cage in the middle of the lab, which appears, you know, to kind of be to strap someone or something to it. And there's, I mean, there've been stories about it, you know, bringing someone back to life or anything like that. I think a lot of the stories tend to be exaggerations, kind of where you trying to bring someone that's dead back to life, or trying to create life, perhaps. if anything, the only thing that I would believe is if someone was hurt and possibly had you know, had their heart stop or something, where for a couple of seconds, maybe some minutes, maybe that would, you know, bring them back to life. But I wouldn't really expect you digging up a body from a cemetery, taking it there, and you know, a little switch, and there you go, your friend is back. So
Does
a lot
seem a
of the
bit
stories,
far-fetched.
yeah, I would say so. But you know, people come up with those stories and they tell them different ways. Now, one of the uses for that lab that is way beyond what it was constructed for um, was indeed for dead people, to store dead people for autopsy. And the company running it was called Raven's Rest, and they were very respectful with the people that they treated, and well, you know, so a crazy building with you know, a shadowy story or initial purpose kind of ended up being used for something good. And quite often ceremonies were had um, in the area as well for people that passed, um, since it was closer to where the body was, so that it wouldn't have to be transported elsewhere. Of course, mostly if the people were not religious, else it would be taken to one of the churches, one of towns. But you'd be surprised how many people wanted to be buried up here. So a lot of times you would take them all the way to Valentine or Saint Denis for a ceremony in a church, and then bring them back here with the whole group to have them buried, and for people to have the ceremony while they're being buried. More often than not, people wanted to be, well, not specifically up here, because not many people ever knew that they could come up here, but the poppy fields next to the Great Tower was a popular place for that, and other areas around here with a nice view. So basically, that's what I know of it.
Well, my friend never took the city folk by here, as far as I understand, but he used it as a reference point for one of his other tales here, and he said a man with a surgeon's smile tried to call lightning and stitch life back together, so similar to what you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he in fact called him a madman, not just a man, but anyway.
Not surprising. And I'm guessing that would be related to somewhere else where he took people.
Yeah, it was a reference to the starfall that's just over there and those trees.
I see. I thought it would possibly be related to something in a building close to Funhorn.
No, he didn't mention that one. But,
We did see it though, and we did think about them when we saw it.
yes. A deer stitched together with a salmon, a alligator stitched together with a beaver. It's very interesting to look at.
I mean,
I think my allergies
person
are...
didn't like creativity, that's for sure, but wouldn't really call it art or science. But there's a lot of things up here that
I took my
because they're so different,
meds today already,
they
too.
come to the imagination of everyone, and coming up with the most amazing stories or purposes. when a rock falls from the sky, you can also come up with a lot of different theories on why that happened, why it, landed, so to say, or whether it hit the earth where it did, why a little piece of it hits a cabin in the middle of a huge forest. I mean, that's quite accurate piece of stone or rock, but that's one of the places that we are going to, where I'm gonna show something
Shit.
that
Restart in 30 minutes.
again, it might be a bad idea to show because people would want to try it, and if you slip, you might get hurt. But
He's talking about
it's
the
just
Giant's Cave,
so
I
that
think.
you're aware of it, that it exists, or rather that you can do it.
Well, let's get a move on before I fall down another cliff.
Yep.
I like Styx. I like him. Good character. He's bringing in lore from other servers, so he's probably continuing his character, which is fine. I have no problem with that. I love it when people build out the lore of a server.
That rock's still in the way? Oh, good.
Oh, sorry. I'm real excited, I guess.
Oh.
I normally don't travel in wagons, so it's... Oh.
You can come cuddle up with us in this rain.
Here we go.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
I mean, if you don't want to come, that's fine,
I'm not trying to get out, so I don't know what's happening.
Just press it once.
Don't know either. Although this did happen one time with
Arrow
me and
holds you
Hazel.
down.
Okay, stay there.
Are we good?
I think so.
I think so, yeah.
Alright, let's hope going down.
I intentionally didn't want to say anything until we started moving, just in case that's what was happening.
Let's hope that going down this accident free thing, cause oh, okay.
Wait, what happened?
I might have gotten a little grazed going through butchers, but it's fine.
You know, bleeding is more important than bruises are when it comes to seeing a doctor.
It's just a graze. The bullet's not in there.
Which side of the tree did we go? Up,
I think
left?
that would be to right now, I believe.
Yeah. It's just that it has a bit more inclination. I thought the left side now would be better, but it's I don't really like this.
Some yarrow paste.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, we're gonna roll.
I think this tree is gonna have to suffer a little bit.
I think
Just
this
don't
was
know.
the tree that suffered on the way up.
Yeah, it is. It's just I don't know. I don't know what I'm hitting.
The branch.
Yeah, I
It's
think
a
it's
very
branch.
sturdy branch. It's fighting back.
The
Really?
branch on our right side.
Oh, okay, okay. All right, got it.
There you go.
Thank you. I think perspective is everything, and sometimes we
Always
have
good to
different
have more
ones.
eyes to look at things.
That paste has raspberry and honey in it, so it'll help stop the bleeding and stop
Oh.
infection.
All right, thank you.
Crash. Okay, he slowed down just in time.
I just don't remember which one even got me. There were quite a few people in there, so we were all kind of angry.
Yeah, they usually are.
Is there an exit wound or just the entry wound?
Oh, it's just a graze, so it didn't really, yeah. Probably just
We are
went
here.
right on by.
Grace of you got shot or
Yeah, just a graze probably. Unless I like cut it on a twig or something as I was running through.
was it Butcher's Creek?
Yeah, Butcher's Creek.
Oh. Right. So I'm sure everyone has been here before.
I was gonna get a
Yeah.
machete made out of this thing. Then Schmidt kind of ran away, so
Right. So
maybe
what I
he'll
was
come back. I don't know.
gonna show is over here. Well, anywhere really, but I usually do it over here. And you can use this as an example also for other places like Saint-Denis, Warma. So like, why not this one? There we go.
Don't fall now.
I'll come back just because, you know,
He's like a squirrel.
I guess so. Jeez.
I'm not gonna go all the way to the right tip and have another accident to deal with. So yeah, I mean there's steady enough for you to do this. You kind of have to test your way up when you do it. But I mean these are crooked because of the impact of the big rock there. But if you think of Saint-Denis, right? The that square where you have the Taylor and whatnot, you can actually go up those trees and hide on top of them.
Wait, really?
Yeah, this is very good place to hear conversations and see things. In Guarma, there's a couple that you can do that as well, next to the beach, next to where the butcher is. So it's sometimes it's enjoyable just for the view and being closer to the birds. Sometimes it's enjoyable because of what you see in terms of the people passing by, having conversations, doing things, you know, that they would only do if they think no one else is looking. Now, I grew up in Saint-Denis, so exploring the rooftops, the alleyways, and all the other things was kind of part of the entertainment, really.
Hmm.
Then I just used that experience that I already had from the urban environment into the wilderness, which is not too different in certain ways. Just a lot of times, instead of being surrounded by people, you're surrounded by wildlife, which can be a lot more entertaining and better for your mind, that's for sure. So yeah, that's basically it.
Well, I'm absolutely going to have to try that out.
What, Centennial?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, because those trees are a little, you know, not quite as tall. So.
Yeah, true. Not as risky.
Yeah.
Unless if you fall on top of
Yeah, I don't know if I
break
fall
their
on
neck,
somebody,
yeah.
that's gonna be something different. But I'll make sure I practice when nobody's around.
Yeah. I mean, we were there, I could have shown it, but
Yeah,
I
it
mean-
happens.
it didn't really cross my mind until I realized this was part of the tour. I was gonna show this, I could have shown it there. But yeah, I don't know if anyone wants to see anything else here or not. If not, we can go back to the wagon, be on our way.
You know, looking at it again, I did just notice that the pattern around that rock, it's a spiral. I thought it was rings at first, but it's not.
Yep.
Hmm.
It
Maybe
is a
it
spiral.
was. Maybe it was twirling as it came down, or so.
I believe it's
Like how an arrow twists as it meets its mark.
Maybe.
yeah. I believe that's something man-made to the side rather than an effect of the actual
The impact?
impact. Yeah.
I still want that meteorite machete that Schmidt was gonna make.
Well, he took a sample. We could go see how far he got in his shop. It might still be over there somewhere. If he's abandoned it.
Yeah, we'll see if he comes back around. Maybe he's on vacation too.
Seems like a lot of folk are.
Yeah.
And that would also be good for your business that sticks there.
Yeah,
You
I
can
definitely
get
need
some
the
metal.
pipes. Yeah. Hey, Kincaid, do you know the Snake Mound?
Yes, vividly.
Figured you would.
My friend sent us there as well. It was actually part of the tale of those Viking invaders. Apparently their god was some serpent god, and they made a altar to him. But the
Yeah, I've
land
been
fought
thinking
back,
about
and
that.
so... According to the
I
story.
think it probably is Jormungandr, probably. Yeah, it could be Loki, but yeah, probably Jormungandr is a better bet.
I mean, even that would be risky to show, because going up those ladders and back down to actually have the proper view of the site, you know, from above, in itself is risky.
Yeah, they probably had a couple people. One on top of that watchtower, say, a little to the left, a little to the right, you know.
Yeah. Well, you know, when my my friends lived and operated out of the tower here, and we spent a lot of time here, even though they spent so much time up here, you'd be surprised how many times they actually fell down the hole.
Ah, I see.
Seriously. And then, yeah. Luckily enough, as I said, you know, if I was around with my girlfriend, then she would treat their boo-boos, so to say, from constantly bumping their heads down the ladder. but it would happen rather often.
I think it's going to take us
People
to the Bigfoot
just
cave. It was scrapped content,
Don't
but
pay attention and just let
apparently you can still hear a voice in the base game up here if you come up here. I think
one
that's where
step
he's going to take us.
too close to the hole when they're not paying attention.
Oh no, we passed it. I think it's. I think it was back there.
It's not that huge of a fall in comparison, but still.
Still
It-
enough to hurt yourself.
Yeah, it all depends how you fall and what you hit on your way down, right? Now, I suppose you also know what people call the witch's cauldron up here.
Oh yeah, someone
Oh,
was
yeah.
attacked by a cougar there, and then
Yep.
somebody got kicked in the head.
Yep.
You know what
It was,
people
fun.
what people don't know is that there's actually a grizzly up here. Has
Well, I'm glad
anyone
we
ever
didn't
seen a
run into
grizzly up here?
that.
Than last time.
He lives further up the mountain. So if you go from the shanty cabin, which is a little ruin between here and
Up to there.
the Great Tower in the poppy fields. If you go up towards the mountains,
Yeah.
as up as you can go.
I'm not seeing
as
it on
up as
this
you can go,
server,
because you'll probably find you before you reach the top. It'll come down to you. But yeah, there's a grizzly up there. It's not seen very often. It doesn't come down very often. But
Good to know.
if you go up in disturbing, then yeah, good luck.
Kincaid found another animal to get, I guess. He finally
What?
got the panther in the swamp, so now he needs to get the grizzly in the poppy fields.
I mean, there's stories that the cougar that lives around the witch's hut is actually a cursed witch.
Or the witch herself.
Yeah, it's
Say-
not
Shape changes
similar.
intentionally.
Or maybe that?
Who knows? Chet, my friend, called her the Witch of the North, in fact. I don't know if that means there's more witches elsewhere, but odd phrasing.
There are more witches elsewhere. Different types of witches, though. There's one in the swamps.
I thought I heard a woman in the swamps one time hunting alligator. Like crying or something.
Oh, there is a story of
Laughing.
the ghost of a woman dressed in white that's only seen walking around in the middle of the swamps at night.
I didn't see anything. I heard something. It could have been a fox maybe, but I don't see too many foxes in the swamp either.
And it's funny that when I say, yo, at least we got good weather even though the trip didn't go according to plan, hey, there goes the good
Yeah.
weather as well. In a rush. Has any of you ever jumped into the water from a cliff top here? Was it your backers?
And no, that's a jump you can survive?
I've heard
If
that
you do it
someone
right, yeah.
did jump off there and survived.
Yeah, you have to do it at a specific spot, specific way. Not something that I usually show, 'cause- but yeah, something that I'm aware of.
I think the story I heard from someone that I was traveling around with was that someone jumped off the bridge in the middle of it, and he survived.
Oh, is he taking us to the rock?
That may happen as well. Depends
Alright.
where you fall and how you fall. The thing about falling is, it if you're falling on solid ground, it depends how you roll and distribute the energy.
Nope.
Because you gain energy and weight on your way down, and you don't really want your body to be kind of like a spring. You know, it's gonna break. You're gonna get hurt. You want your body to distribute the weight, and a lot of times that's by rolling your body when you reaching the ground. With water is a different story. But more often than not, with falling, sometimes if you're unconscious, your body can survive a lot more things than if you're not, because unconsciously you're gonna brace for impact, and sometimes that's worse than actually being a um, I'm missing the word.
Limp?
Yeah, limp. Thank you. Um, but yeah, it's. Oh. Well, here we are.
Safe
Yeah,
and sound in the arms of an old friend.
Yeah. Well, not as safe as I hoped, because not coming back the way that you left, but
Yeah, it was
it
still
is what
fun.
it is.
Exactly. It's never an adventure if something odd doesn't happen, right?
I suppose.
In this case, it was me falling off of a cliff, but it's fine.
So
You
you're
know-
saying that's your form of adventure?
For many people, it is. It's part of the adventure.
What's life without a little danger?
I'm a bit different. If I'm alone, then I'm all for it, because it's me making the decision of risking my own life. When it's taking other people, I'm risking their lives, so it's completely different. And in this case, sure, it's out of my control. If people uh, end up getting hurt, I just try to limit it as much as I can. But at the same time, as I said, I do try to add things to the tour to make it more interesting, and a lot of times they are too risky, and I probably shouldn't have. But it is what it is.
Oh, I think it was fine. It was just a misstep, is all.
Well, even if you wouldn't have fallen there, you probably would have. You would have fallen on that part that I mentioned more than once.
Ah,
So
yes.
I probably should have, not done it. But yeah, I still hope that you enjoyed the places that we went to, especially the ones that you didn't know about. We certainly got good weather, good view, and hey, you know, I quite enjoyed it because, as I said, it's not very often that I get people that want to do this with me. So every time that I get a chance to do it, show people places that they haven't been to, or see things in a with different eyes, so to say, different view, different point of view, is always enjoyable.
Oh, I had a lot of fun, mostly.
Yeah, I liked the few spots that we never went to. One's a good camping spot. Well, actually, both are. Maybe I don't know. I kind of like my spot I have now.
Yeah. There's plenty more. Usually, some of the better ones are the most difficult to get to. There's a site on the mountain between Baku's and the poppy fields that I really enjoy going to, but it's extremely risky. One misstep and yeah, you're probably not coming back from that. But it's yeah, It's all over the place. I actually used to camp there on the side of the mountain.
I think that's the place I was talking about originally.
Next trip that I wanted to organize was at Guarma, but that's gonna be on hold until we kind of see what happens to the government, what happens to the people, who's still around, who's not.
Yes, maybe give it a bit and see what happens. But I know that I would enjoy going out there.
Yeah, I've never been.
Well, I hope you don't mind me filling your order, well, Archie's order, some other time. Since,
No, that's fine.
I didn't bring anything, you know, everything's at the shop.
No, that's quite all right. Plus, you were waiting for that tent. I think the tent is his most prized piece that he's wanting. So
Yeah, it is for everyone. I had other people order it as well, and yeah. I
well, and
just
hey,
don't
maybe
have-
maybe he'll be back soon and can pay you himself, and I won't have to front the money. So
Yeah. Well, it was good seeing you all again. Good meeting you, Sophie, and
Yeah, it was good to meet you both.
have a good rest. Definitely deserved.
yes, I think I'm going to go. Yeah, I hope they don't mind. I might just go hide in the barracks and take a nice little nap in there.
Yeah, I don't think
Alright.
that
Just make
I'll
sure
also-
that the soldiers don't get too bored. They might put you in the rafters there. So
Put you to work.
No, no, they know that they can't put me to work without a contract these days. So
yeah, I might
well,
head in here and
let's all get some
Nap.
shelter because this rain is starting to soak. Must say that the only thing that sometimes is annoying about this place is the dogs are very annoying with their constant
like
barking.
Kamasa, Dakota, Aurora. Yeah, they all have.
Oh, no one in the break today.
There's also a post office here.
I would have joined on the hike had not been a bit behind our previous scheduled return. I'll explain a bit later. I'm going back to the hill to check on things, and I'll be around Valentine getting some more things sorted away. Ah, Archie is back.
Check telegrams.
Oh, he
you can
is.
check here.
Oh, nice.
Oh yes, we've been in and out of here frequently. It's one of our homes away from home. Thank you for letting us know. He said he ran out of money, so he wanted me to tell you all that he's back. He'll probably be in Valentine, he says.
Ran out of
Oh.
money.
Well, he said he has
Well,
10 cents on him, so, you know.
well, he'll be pleased to see there's $600 in the saloon, so almost 700 now, actually.
10 cents.
Hey, don't go telling Archie and Soel that I took you to the worst possible spot, threw you off a cliff.
I'll be sure to.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to tell them to push them.
Oh, right. Have a good rest.
All right, I think we're going to take a little break before popping back in. I do want to play some more tonight, but I need to go take some meds. So I don't know. Give me an hour or so. Might take a nap, but I do want to pop back in. There's a couple more things we want to do tonight that are on the list. Since tomorrow we have D&D, I'm probably not going to. Probably not going to stream tomorrow. So, but this was a fun outing. I really enjoyed it. Minus the misstep on my part, the cliff jive, and then then poor Runa having to navigate Butcher Creek with people following her. I was like, cross the river, they can't follow you, but I was out, so. Hey, Mir, what a crazy run to Saint Denis, yeah. I was just telling everybody, not like there's too many people watching, I'm going to take a little break here. My eyes are watering and my nose is getting stuffy. I already took meds today, so I don't know what's going on today, but I'm going to take a little break, and then I do want to come back and do some more stuff tonight. So, you don't know where you got hurt, but it was a bit of your health, so you assume you got hit through butchers? Maybe. Some of that sliding sometimes does that too, or further jump downs. If you jump a little bit further, it takes a little bit down, but hopefully she'll be okay. But yeah, I usually try not to let the environment stuff ruin my day too much, you know. So he'll just take a nap. He'll be a little sore. He'll be a bit bruised up, but I still have a couple things we want to do tonight. So yeah, give me an hour or so, folks, and I might start the stream a little bit earlier than I usually do for the evenings, but we're gonna have a second stream tonight. But this was a fun outing. I really enjoyed it. I just have to take a little break right now, is all. But yeah, well, hopefully you'll see Hazel tonight. I pinged Tron out of character, and she said she'll probably be on tonight. But there's a couple things on the list that we want to do. Expect you around 7 your time. 7 or 8. Like I said, give me an hour or two. That'll give it a couple in-game day cycles for Kincaid to heal up from his bruises and his face plant into the water. Won't be fully healed, but he'll be a little sore still, but he'll be able to move around. But yeah, we'll call it here. Thanks all for watching. We'll see you a little bit later tonight for part 2 of this day. Small break? Yeah, V, I'm going to take a small break. I didn't get a chance to telegram you back because the server was resetting, but I did tell Runa and Sophie that Archie has returned. Also, you don't know if you did, but you think Javi stomped you in the river. I was so deep that it wouldn't have mattered. It was weird camera angles, but yeah, small break. Give me an hour or two. I got to maybe take a different type of allergy meds. Hopefully it won't make me tired. But I do have a couple things I want to do tonight, and hopefully Archie and Hazel will be around to do those. Maybe ramp them back up and hear Archie's tale of Havana. But yeah, we'll catch up here in a little while. But yeah, I'll restart the stream here in an hour or so. So thanks all again. I'm calling it here. We'll see you here in a bit.